I'm Kelly. Got me that time. It's good to be here.
It is good to be here. It's so nice to be here.
It is. Last episode.
Yes, today will be our last episode. We're in
Yes.
talks with Netflix, and this is about a season of Netflix, so they didn't want us to go any further until that was over. So.
Yeah, it has gone so fast, it feels like it's only been 11 weeks.
That's about it,
Has
right?
flown by.
Yeah.
I guess technically 13 weeks if you count our first two COVID announcements and changes. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, we're...
Can you believe it though?
Can't
like,
believe
when you
it.
really think about
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Crazy.
And now we're off to California to shoot the movie.
Right.
Sold our rights. So we're planning on
And
doing that maybe.
retiring.
Retiring.
On our Hollywood salary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do have we're in conversation, we're in communication with the corporate office for a future reunion.
Yes, we all
episodes
we wanted those on the books.
Yeah.
Before we signed anything.
That anything that comes up in the future that the church needs to know, we may pop in for a special.
A quick how do you do?
A quick how do you do, and here's what's happening. So,
That's right.
And I'm very relieved. You know why?
Why?
Because for this role in Drink and Dairy, I've had to put on weight, and I'm ready to get back to my normal role in life and shed the pounds and go back to what I was.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. I've also noticed if I go back and watch from the very beginning, the very first video you and Tricia and I made to just a few weeks ago, you can see I look like a chia pet.
The hair.
For week, yeah, just slowly kind of grows.
Yeah, I can see my roots just getting longer and longer.
Thanks, COVID.
Here we are now. Oh, beautiful. Even Byron got a haircut.
Byron got a haircut, our camera guy. We just all look good.
We look good, and that's why Hollywood reached out, I think.
That's exactly right. They saw the quality, they saw the folks in front of the camera and behind the camera and thought, we got to have that.
Yeah. Well, you have a COVID update?
Had a dream last night.
Excellent.
And this is it. This is all I've got. Well, I've been working on the fence, trying to finish up the fence, and not finished yet, but making progress. My COVID project is Chihuahua proofing the fence. I got a few more cuts and scraps, but last night I woke up and remembered this dream. This has happened to me before. I have no idea why it is. And so if anybody can explain this to me, please do. But last night I was at some kind of function. I don't know if it was camp or a retreat or something, but there was a group of folks and we were getting ready to leave and go home. And we were in a public facility, so I had to use the restroom. So I went into the public restroom. The lights were on, there was nobody in there, but there were a pair of men's shoes on the floor to my left. And I was barefoot. And in my dreams, when I have these kind of dreams, I'm always barefoot and the floor is wet. Like around the stalls and things, and I'm not exactly sure why it's wet, but then it's trying to decide, since I'm barefoot, where do I go? And then I just turn around and, do I put the shoes on? I didn't put the shoes on. They're not my shoes. And then I just left.
Not your wet stuff either.
No, it's not. It's wet and it's not yours.
Don't touch it. That's right.
But that's it. Fences and dreams.
Yeah. Well, Steve and I finished our chairs. We made some patio chairs.
Oh, I saw one on Facebook.
They look pretty nice.
You did an updated picture a few weeks ago.
I need to update the update picture.
Yeah.
Because we've got 2 of them now and cushions and all. And did I mention we built a little deck platform?
You told me you bought wood. I remember you buying wood for the deck, but
So we did that. The deck was a while ago, but we finished the chairs. And then we've just been swimming. It's finally warm enough that and hasn't rained, unfortunately, that it's warm enough to go swimming.
Yes.
Reed loves the pool. And usually if he goes swimming, he'll take a little nap. So it's like a little incentive for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bonus.
So.
Take him out, let him swim, and then let him nap.
And then both of us nap.
Both.
Yeah.
And then get up and
Start all over.
swim again.
That's right.
Get it ready for bed.
Go to the bathtub. All right, let's move on to announcements.
Why don't you start this time?
Okay, I'd love to. My first announcement is that we are keeping our mission trip local. I hope that you know that by now. But if not, instead of going out, we are going to spend the week here in Van Alstyne. We're going to stay at the SAC. We're going to try to keep it as close to a traditional mission trip as possible. But we do need some help. First of all, we need some sites. So if you know of anyone who's in need, who needs a wheelchair ramp, some outside painting done, some boards replaced, please let me know. I'll put my email down at the bottom of the screen here. So we need sites for the kids to work. I got about 20 or so kids signed up, and they all want to hammer something or saw something. And so let's put them to work. Also, we can clear some brush, like just whatever you need outdoors. We'll do it for you. Well, we'll look to see if we can do it for you.
But it's all outside.
Yeah, we're going to keep
Nothing
it outside.
inside.
Mm-hmm. And then the second thing is we also need, since we are staying local, like food donations, lunch meat, bread, breakfast items, things like that. So if you are interested in helping out and donating some things of that nature, you reach out to me as well, and we will get that taken care of, and we really, really appreciate it.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I ordered something yesterday for it.
Oh.
And then I'm working on ordering something else for it, for t-shirts. So it's getting real.
It is getting real.
My second announcement is that Sunday school has moved to 10:15. Still on Instagram, still at chosen_UNYFBA, but it's at 10:15 now on Sundays. And then my third announcement is Chosen is meeting on Wednesday nights, 7 to 8 in the SAC parking lot, and bring your own lawn chair. And now I'm done.
Good announcements.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wrote them down this time so I wouldn't forget them.
You do a wonderful job.
Well, that's because you don't know what I forgot.
That's true. So I've got a few. One, this past Sunday we started back to worship in person. However, we are online for both services now, 9 and 11. So if you're in the high-risk group, if you're not feeling well, if you're sick, or if you're not comfortable yet getting back out in crowds, please know that you can worship with us on our Facebook page. And at 9 or 11, they're both live, but you can also go back and watch the recording, our service on demand, anytime that you would like for the 9 or 11. Also, to let you know that when you arrive, if you choose to come to worship with us, when you are greeted at the door by one of our greeters, we are taking temperatures. So be aware of that. If you would like a mask, you can wear your mask to worship. You don't have to, it's not required. But if you do not have a mask, we do have masks here. If you would like to use one, please just let us know, and we'll be glad to get you a mask. Also, when you come in, you will notice that there are certain pews that are roped off. We have every other pew roped off. Every other pew is open. When you come to worship, please be sure and sit in the pews that are not roped off. You will also notice on the pews, on the seats, there are blue strips of blue painter's tape. Those mark where an individual can sit to kind of keep us physically distant. They can also mark where families begin and where they end. So if you have a family that comes and you all sit on a pew and your pew has 3 strips of painter's tape, and your family goes past that middle tape, no one else on the pew with you, just your family. If it's a couple, great, you can sit together between those pieces of tape. If it's individuals, just sit where the tape is, and that'll help us keep physically distant. Was that clear as...
Clear as mud.
What, water? I was going to say water.
Oh.
It was clear.
Yes.
We can always take pictures of the staff demonstrating and emailing that out if we need to.
What to do and what not to do.
What to do, what not to do.
Yes.
Also, we hope to be able to start back up with Sunday school and childcare maybe in July. That's what we're hoping for. We can't guarantee anything, but that's kind of where we're going towards. We're rearranging some of the adult classrooms, locations, to make sure we have enough space for our adults to be physically distant and to spread out. So once we get those worked out, we will be in contact with the teachers. We will let you all know, and working on childcare as well. So hopefully that will be very soon. My last announcement is I'm excited about this week's Around Town with the Pastor. Although we're starting to gather back in some areas, we're not going to be gathering for our monthly meal with Around Town with the Pastor at least until July, maybe August. But we're still doing the weekly videos. This week, I have a very dear friend of mine, Cheryl Ward, Pastor Cheryl. She is one of the pastors at the Potter's House, my Potter's House congregation, and she'll be visiting with me this week, and we will be discussing the events of the last couple of weeks in our country and kind of what we can do possibly as a community or as a church to help try to get rid of racism and what roles we can play.
Awesome.
So those are my announcements.
Great job.
Well, thank you.
I must admit, I was kind of giggling.
I heard you chuckling.
And I will just say to the audience, stay tuned to the very end to find out why. All right, everyone. This week for our jokes for the day, we have something a little special for you. This is called the Dad Joke Challenge. I hope you haven't seen it before, and if you have, I hope you've forgotten the jokes, because that's where I got a lot of my jokes from.
So how does this work? You're not a dad.
Well, I think I can still tell dad jokes.
So dad jokes are just silly, ridiculous jokes.
It's more like I'm just a faux pas. Already winning. Alright, so every time,
Okay.
If I make you laugh, I get a point.
Okay.
If you make me laugh, you get a point.
Fair enough.
Okay?
And
we'll just go back and forth.
I'll warn you, I had my writers working all night last night.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about smiling? Can I smile?
I think it's just a smile counts as a laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just has to be like a, and you can't like start off like, and then break into it. That counts too.
I can't start off like this.
No, that's cheating.
All
All
right.
right, we'll see in editing who really wins anyway. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's how it
to the
works.
winner. The winner gets
The pineapple.
the pineapple. This
Which
is what we're
means-
playing for
Friendship.
in
Which is
Swahili.
really what jokes are all about.
That's right. This is all in good fun.
Right.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal. Speaking of, hey, do you take a bucket? I'm already up like 2 points.
Nothing personal. But hey, by the way,
That's a great lead into my first joke.
my inhaler
Ugh.
of all the segments.
Right?
All right. So
Okay. Do you want me to go
a
first?
dad's joke
Mm-hmm.
is something
Corny.
corny,
Funny.
silly that the kids just go. Psh.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Please. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to look at each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna laugh at you looking at me though.
Oh, I thought you meant you're gonna laugh looking at
No.
me.
No.
Okay.
Hey, do you ever take a bucket with you to choir practice
I do not.
so you can carry your tune in it? If I laugh at my own joke, do I get a point?
No, you don't. You don't. So I have a son named Brandon,
Yes.
and Brandon came in the other day and he said, "Hey, can I have a bookmark?" And I started crying. 28 years old, he still doesn't know my name's Jerry. It's okay.
of noise does a witch's vehicle make?
I don't know.
Broom, broom.
Did Reed write that one? That was good. That was a good one. My wife gets mad at the fact that I have no sense of directions, and she got mad at me the other night, so I packed up my stuff and write.
How do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it.
All right. Gauntlet is thrown. This one makes me laugh just looking at it. I bought a pair of shoes from a drug dealer the other day. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day.
Hey, did you know I can't be buried in the VA cemetery?
Why?
I'm not dead yet.
Did you know that the Secret Service now is not allowed to yell "get down" anymore when the president is under attack? Instead, they have to yell "Donald Duck!" Dad joke.
Hey, why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water? He was a little hoarse.
You know, during COVID, I've had a lot of books to read.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading a book now on anti-gravity. Can't put it down.
Do you want to hear a joke about construction?
Do I?
Never mind, I'm still working on it.
What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Oh, sorry.
So if you tell the punchline and I laugh, even though it's my
bonus
joke.
points.
Oh, bonus
I
points.
think.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, how does a penguin build his house?
I don't know.
He glues it together.
Okay.
Glue.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
If you see a robbery at an Apple store, are you an eyewitness?
Hey, I was gonna tell a time traveling joke, but you didn't laugh back then.
If a child refuses to nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
I don't know, but did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up.
He woke up. Did you know that French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Geography. Little geography joke.
Uh-huh. Yes. Do you know why it's hard to be an organ donor?
Why?
It takes guts.
I was looking at my other jokes. I'm sorry, I was not.
That's fine.
I wasn't
Moving
giving
on.
you the full attention that one needed.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, I'm sure I would have laughed.
of course. You're right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hippo.
Hippo who?
Sorry, I can't tell you anything.
That's bad. Hey, did you hear about Steve Harvey and his wife getting in a fight?
No.
It was a family feud.
Oh. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday?
I don't know.
I'm 80! Hi, matey.
Oh, I get it. What do you call somebody who doesn't have any bread?
I don't know.
Lactose intolerant. I thought you'd like that one because it's milk.
I enjoy milk jokes.
Yeah. It's really about bread, but.
Speaking of milk jokes, when I went to buy our dairy for the day, for you and I to enjoy, the cashier asked me, would you like your milk in a bag? And I said, you can leave it in the carton.
I'm only laughing because I have that one too.
Oh, yeah. We have a co-writer apparently.
Yes. My friend got a job as an undertaker, but he turned it down.
Why?
He couldn't dig it.
Okay. What's the best thing about living in Switzerland?
The cheese?
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Do you know why elevator jokes are so classic? Because they work on so many levels.
Yes, they do. You know what you call a dog that can do magic tricks?
No.
A labracadabrador.
That's way better than what I said in my head.
Oh.
Yeah. Mine was labracadabradoodle.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. But
That
yours
was
was
very
better.
close. But yours was good too.
So Steve asked me to stop singing Wonderall. I said maybe. Never
I'm
mind.
not sure I got that one.
There's a song called Wonderall. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm
hopefully
sorry.
somebody has.
See,
Byron has.
Byron's heard of it.
Yeah.
What was Forrest Gump's password?
I almost wrote this one down too.
Oh, let me move on. One, Forrest, one. Can I try again?
Yes.
What time did the man go to the dentist?
What time?
You know this one too, don't
Yeah.
you? What the hey?
Almost wrote it down too.
Oh no. Okay.
You know, but when I was writing these down, I thought, would Jerry like these? I bet he would.
I would.
And that's why I didn't pick them. And here
Oh,
you
that's-
are.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you. What about tickling an octopus?
What about it?
Do you know this one? Were you going to tell
No.
this one?
Mm-mm.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
10.
Tentacles.
Yeah. What, how do you know if octopuses or octopi are twins?
I don't know.
They're identical.
I see what you did there.
Hey, here's a good one.
Okay, good. Yes, I'm ready.
What do mermaids wash their fins with?
I don't know.
Tide. See, that's pretty good.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Did you hear about the two peanuts that were walking down the street? One was assaulted.
What did the fried rice say to the shrimp?
I'm still
laughing at
What did the fried rice say to the shrimp? I don't know.
Don't walk away from me.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting out of jokes here.
I think I've got one left.
Okay.
But I could probably come up with if I need to keep up with you.
I probably have one left.
Okay. What did the horse say when he tripped?
I don't know.
Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
What did the plumber say to the singer? Nice pipes.
That was good.
There you have it, there you have it, jokes. There you have it, folks.
Folks. We have it, jokes, folks, for the day.
That's right. I hope you enjoyed.
I did. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yes. Made me laugh.
please welcome our next guest, our very own Kristen Cooley. Welcome, Kristen. It's so good to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Kristen has been a member of our church since 2014, I think she said. And she's also owner and proprietor of Three Bears Bakery. So we wanted to have you on and talk a little bit about that. She's also a Bible study leader, mother, wife, chicken owner.
All around awesome person.
There you go. So, Kristen, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself that we haven't hit on yet?
Yeah, so I've got 4 kids. My oldest is Claire, and she's 9, and there's Nolan, who's almost 7. Joseph is 3, and Benjamin is 5 months. So I've got a girl and 3 boys. And then we just moved to Van Alstyne in February, but we've been living in the area since 2013. So we were in Gunner before then.
Awesome.
And I'm proudly wearing my sticker today. That reads,
thank you.
I deserve a cookie from Three Bears Bakery.
You sure do.
So what is Three Bears Bakery? What is that?
So Three Bears Bakery is a at-home bakery that I started in May. So it is a business where people can order some baked goods from me, and I will give it to them. So I can do anything from cookies and pies and breads and things like that, since it's from my home.
So why the name Three Bears Bakery? You have 4 kids. Did you come up with this before Benjamin was born?
So the original intention was Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, because Claire has blonde hair.
Yes.
But first of all, it's kind of a mouthful. Like, I couldn't imagine anyone saying that for any length of time. And then I found out there's actually in California a Goldilocks bakery, and they're doing pretty well. So I didn't want to have any of that kind of competition. So I settled on the last part, the Three Bears Bakery. So that's kind of for my 3 sons. But my daughter's really a part of that in spirit.
I like it. It's very clever.
Claire works behind the counter, and
Yes.
she does all the work, but none of the recognition.
Oh, well.
And then
She is my ambassador. She likes to schmooze with people.
yes. Kristen, I have bought some products from you, and my favorite thing about the products I've bought from you are that I feel like I'm eating my fruit intake when I eat your products. I had a blueberry pie. It was so full of blueberries. I could not believe it. Same with my blueberry scones. So
There are too many that skimp on the fruit.
Not Kristen.
Do you have an orchard at your house?
So actually in Gunner we did, but this stuff comes from the grocery store.
Okay.
I hate to say. And blueberries don't grow that great in North Texas.
No, do they not?
But they're delicious. Kristen, did you always want to start this? Were you always going to start this? Is this a product of quarantine?
It's a little bit of everything. So when I went to school, I actually got a degree in nutrition. And part of the reason why I liked that was because it involved food. And I had classes where the classroom was a kitchen. And we would make food, and we had to, make an entire meal at a certain time. We had to do, make things for 50 people. We did science experiments on food. So anyway, I've always really liked food. And then I kind of changed courses after college, but I always continued to bake after then. And then, yes, during quarantine, I kind of got a little stir crazy and felt like I need to do something around here. So I started thinking of what I could do, what am I good at? And I thought, well, I'm good at baking. Let me try it. And so far, it's gone pretty well. So yes to everything, I think.
Yeah.
So is this something you plan to do? I didn't mean to step on you.
I was just going to say, I'm not losing any weight, so.
Are you? I'm excited about my
Fruit.
first venture down Three Bear Bakery Lane. So after COVID, when we kind of get back to our new normal and we're kind of out doing our stuff again, will you continue Three Bears Bakery?
I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. I'm kind of excited. I think right now people are still a little timid about coming to meet me or things like that. So I think it would be even better after this is all over.
Good, good. So, how do we get it? How do we get something from you?
So as of last week, I'm actually at the Railcar Farmers Market, which is in downtown Van Alstyne, on Tuesdays, every Tuesday through October, from 4 to 7 p.m. And so you can come and meet me there and get cookies and scones and some breads that I'll have there. I actually ran out last week, so I also have a pre-order form. So if you know you really want something from me, you can pre-order it. It's on my Facebook page, and then I'll hold that for you. I won't sell it to anybody else, and then that way you can come up to the booth and get what you need.
Awesome. Now, being the outgoing mother that I am, if I didn't want to make Reed's birthday cake and I wanted you to make it, is that something you could do for me?
I do special orders. Decoration is not my forte. It's not really my wheelhouse, but I can make a cake that tastes really good. So
That's all that matters.
if the flavor of the cake is important to you, then I'm your girl. If you want it to look like 3 eyes, Reed stuffed animal, that's not going to happen.
What if I wanted to get Reed a cake but me a pie? I could still do
Ooh, that sounds good.
Custom order that too.
For his
Yeah.
birthday, get yourself a pie for his birthday?
Hey, it was
Yeah.
a lot of work.
That is a lot of work for a birthday.
39 hours I was in labor. I deserve a pie.
You deserve
Every
year.
you deserve a pie every month
That's right.
for the rest of your life.
You've survived another month of motherhood.
That's right.
So she's mentioned when she had your blueberry pie a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I got real excited because I enjoy peach. I enjoy anything peach. Peach pie, peach cobbler, peach jelly.
Are we gonna have a Forrest Gump moment here?
Yeah, peach shrimp, peach steak. No, I enjoy peach pies, but then I found out that Kelly said, well, it's not pie week. But then you mentioned that I guess around July the 4th weekend or so, around that you'll be doing pies again. How do we kind of know
around
what the
Independence Day.
I'm sorry.
Around Independence Day.
Okay. So how is there a website we go to kind of see what your schedule is of what that week is going to be focusing on?
Yeah. So for right now, it's going to be the cookies and the scones and kind of the quick breads at the farmers market. And then I'll add on pies as a special order around 4th of July. So I'll have an order form for that. So if you just go to facebook.com/3 written out Bears Bakery TX, it'll point that to you.
Okay. And if I wanted to venture out to the train tracks on Tuesdays to the railroad market, farmers market, railroad.
That's it.
Is it cash only? Do you take debit cards? What is your
No, so I obviously I take cash, but I got a new card reader, so it's really cool. I feel very official, and so I can do chip cards and swipe cards, and I can take PayPal. So
awesome,
whatever works.
Awesome. Well, that's wonderful. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I got an order coming to me at the train tracks just today.
Oh, you're going to have one delivered?
Well, at the train tracks. I have to go to the train tracks.
But you've placed your order?
Yes.
What did you order?
Cranberry orange scones.
Ooh.
I know. I wasn't going to order anything this week because I've had a lot of baked goods lately, but then that was an option, and I was like, well, fine.
You know what? This is something I'm willing to do for you all. How about if I place an order ahead of time, and then you put on it reserved for Jerry Jones and put the Dallas Cowboy star on it, and when people see it, they'll think, "Wow, her
Yes.
clientele is."
Wow, Jerry Jones
Yeah,
is
yeah.
here.
Jerry
Yeah.
Jones likes Three Bears Bakery.
Yeah, we'll promote the heck out of that. That'll be awesome. Wonderful. Well, I've got one more question. I don't know if Kelly has anything else, but I've got one more question. Do you have any more questions?
I don't.
So we've been having different guests throughout these weeks. Sometimes it's just kind of a talking interview. Sometimes it's a musical guest. Do you have
I've seen that segment. Yeah, I was.
do you have a song or any kind of little ditty that you would like to do for us?
I don't. So I actually played the flute in high school, and I still have my flute. But I felt like it would be a little awkward to watch me play the flute on Zoom.
And hard to
So I'm
sing
not
and
going to
play.
do that. But I
Yes.
do have a joke for you, if that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm really the dad joke person of the family, but this is the one joke that I got Nick to laugh at. And I think Jerry Beth will like it too. It's a knock-knock joke. So knock knock.
Who's there?
HIPAA.
HIPAA who?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that information.
I'm writing that down.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Well, Kristen, thanks
That's
for
the best
joining
one I
us.
have.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes,
We're so
thank
happy to
you.
have you.
Thank
and
you for having me.
Can't wait till 4 o'clock today as we are filming
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
We'll see you.
And I'm excited about trying out
Three Bears Bakery.
Yep.
And they can find you online.
Yep.
They can find you on Tuesdays from 4 to 7 out by the train tracks at the market. And then
At church.
at church. Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely. In a few weeks,
Yeah.
whenever
or
when we-
phase 2 maybe.
yeah, phase 2 or so with the little
Yeah.
ones. So, but thank you so much. We're excited to have you and excited to try out your baked goods.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Jerry. We'll see you.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks.
Kristen. All right, folks, that about wraps us up for Drinking Dairy with Kelly and Jerry. Jerry, we sure have had some laughs, haven't we?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was informative. It was inspiring. We learned a lot about kids in our church and adults in our community. We were entertained by great musicians. We got to celebrate with our seniors that graduated. You made me laugh a lot. And this was one of the highlights of my week. And we're friends.
We're
Still,
friends.
after 13 weeks, we're still friends.
We're still friends. We've had a lot of chocolate milk.
Good land, have we?
It's been great.
It has.
We've had a lot of laughs.
Yes.
I want to be sure we thank our guest, Kristen Cooley. Be sure to go check out her bakery products at the Railroad Farmers Market or on Facebook, Three Bears Bakery.
Yes.
.tx or something. I'll put
There's a
it-
TX in there
I'll put
somewhere.
it on the thing somewhere.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming in, well, through the TV, Kristen. And
Yeah. It was great.
it was good fun. But until next time, do we stay home still or
Yes.
stay safe? You know, when you were about to do your benediction, you said stay safe and wash your hands, and I was like, keep your milk. Oh, not here.
I cut myself too. I cut myself too. But yeah, maybe stay safe.
Okay. All right. Until next time, stay safe
Wash your hands
and
keep your milk cold.
All right, everyone. Our next guest is our very own Kristen Cooley. Welcome, Kristen.
Oh!
Yes.
You didn't even try to catch me.
I haven't even asked you
I'm
if you're
just-
okay.